Our interview guest is Robbie Robinson of Discover Hope Ministries, and you can hear the full 30-minute podcast about the organization and Robbie's story, his journey here on the podcast at Out and About with Jamie Grout on the website and on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeart, you name it, all the podcast platforms. But this is the Shortcast where we kind of do things a little quicker, and this will be only about 5 minutes or so. So, okay. Robbie, take it away. Tell us what Discover Hope is all about.
Awesome. Again, thank you, Jamie, for this opportunity to talk about Discover Hope, and thank you all too as well. And so, yeah, my name is Robbie Robinson. So, the Discover Hope 517 Ministry is a recovery community organization located here in Newton, Iowa. And what we do specifically is we like to meet the marginalized, the homeless, we like to say the gap fillers, so those people that are in between or displaced. We like to meet them where they're at. And in our community center here, we have a resource center director who does this assessment to try to help figure out like what's next for them, what's their next plan, how to get to the next location. And we've been in conception for about a little over 9 years now, and we've seen just thousands of people come through our doors that we've been able to serve through many different support services within Discover Hope 517 Ministry. And we have a Bread of Life meal ministry that we serve a hot meal Monday through Friday from 11:30 to 1. People can come in and get a meal, sit at the table with us, and we get to have conversations, try to really figure out like what's their real needs are, not their crisis needs, but what their real needs are, so we know how to serve them. We are a faith-based organization, so we love the Lord Jesus, and he has done some significant work in our lives, and we're just trying to model that back. We're trying to give that hope back to those who are coming in, because we know when they're coming in, they're in crisis, and their crisis is not our crisis, but we're trying to help just assist them in that crisis, discern like what's going on in that, and then give them hope, because a lot of times they don't know they have an option. Part of my story being homeless and struggle with drugs and prison and that, which you'll hear about if you watch the longer version of this, is that I didn't know I had another option. And so, and that option is what gave me hope. And then it was good to have someone to walk with me and to show me and disciple me. And so we try to reproduce that right now within Discover Hope 517 Ministries. And it's been a beautiful opportunity that we get to walk with these individuals, serve these individuals, because we believe one of the greatest way we get to serve God is by serving other people. And so Discover Hope 517 Ministry have different support services, men's groups, women group, and we're partnering with a great church called New Creation Church, and they have a lot of different groups as well to help us have something for those individuals come from that culture of addiction to get plugged into, because we know they need to stay busy and things that's helpful for them, that will help them not only to talk about their issues, their external issue, but also the deeper issue, because we believe addiction is addiction is the external behaviors of a deeper rooted sin issue. So we believe if we focus on the sin issue, the trauma issue, the heart issue, it eradicates the behavior issues of the addiction. So they don't need to go out and get high and use and all those things, because they begin to see purpose. They begin to see who they are. And Discover Hope just want to help them find that and to see that and to walk with them through that type of a transition. And so, yeah, so it's been an amazing ministry. Again, we're a 501c3 organization. And so we're always looking for partners to be a part of what we're doing as well. And yeah, so.
Yeah. Now, in the podcast, Robbie, you talked a little bit about a guy you've been, I'm assuming this guy, trying to get in here for 7 years, and you finally got him in, and there's been progress made. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's been amazing progress. Yeah, it's a homeless guy in our community. Most of the people know him in the community. They always yelling at us about him. And so for the last 7 years, we've been trying to get him just to come across our parking lot into our doors. And this past Tuesday, he finally did. Mm-hmm. And it just really lifted the spirits for our whole staff, all the people, because so many people have been praying and believing for him to come in our doors. And, and he finally did. And it was crazy because I asked him, I said, how hard was that walk across our parking lot? He said it was the hardest walk of my life. And by the end of Tuesday night, he was like, but it was also the best decision I made. And so he came in Tuesday. Wednesday, he came back. We got him to come back Wednesday. Thursday, he didn't like us much Thursday at all. And then Friday, he came in by himself Friday. Mm. So for us, that's what it looks like. And we're believing that maybe he would let us get him to a place where we can get him the treatment and begin to get him in our transitional housing here for men And so, yeah, it was a blessing.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I saw the grocery cart outside the building.
Yeah.
So I was wondering what was going on with that, and now I know. Just
Yeah.
real quick, we have to wrap here, Robbie, but if people want to contact or find out more about Discover Hope Ministries, how can they do that?
Yes, if you go to our website at discoverhope517.org, our Facebook page as well, Discover Hope 517 Ministry. You can call our building here at 641-841-0598. We would love to talk to you and connect with you. And or biggest thing is get to our website, and that will let you know how you can support us financially, resources, volunteers. We would love to have you see more about who we are. Thank you so much.
All right, and thank you, Robbie, for talking with us today. Our interview guest on Out and About with Jamie Grout's Shortcast video is Robbie Robinson of New Hope Ministries. Check it out. It's a great organization.